My name is Dr. Kathy Kirkland. I reside here in Killeen, Texas. I am a co-pastor of a church here, Temple of Faith Apostolic Ministries, and I've been pastoring for over 9 years. Hey, we build legacies, and that's right, we build legacies, and I build legacies. And what a powerful combination right there. What a powerful, we build legacies. Yes, Chairman Randy, who popped brain, made Chairman 10 in record time. Nobody has done that. Nobody. You on the right team. You signed in at the right time, because this team, I build legacies and we build legacies. We create chairmans around here. We create 6- and 7-figure incomes. Now, disclaimer: past results do not guarantee future results. But when I see somebody else doing it, there's hope that I can do it. Again, my name is Dr. Kathy Kirkland. I reside here in Texas, and I am a co-pastor of a church here. I am also a business owner. I've been an entrepreneur for over 7 years now, and this is the first business that I've gotten in to where I'm able to withstand the test of a recession. I am the owner of a child care facility, Faith Christian Academy. I own 2 real estate investment companies, the Kirkland Group and the Killeen Group, and also Events by Kathy. I'm an event planner, and I'm a mother of 5 and a grandmother of 3 with a set of twins on the way. So I do have a busy schedule, but you never get too busy building a legacy, leaving a legacy for your children. What we're going to talk to you briefly about today is about the foreign exchange market. I was first introduced to Forex by Dr. Jewel Tankard about 2 years ago. And about 2 years ago, she gave me a call, really good friend. She gave me a call and asked me, did I know anything about Forex, which I did. But when I was first introduced to it, I had all my eggs in one basket, so to speak. I was a real estate agent. And during that time, real estate was good for me. I was making good money. I owned several properties and was managing properties and things like that. But when the real estate market crashed, my whole world crashed right along with it, right along with my 401k. It was a very depressing time for me. And I'm just giving you my testimony so that you know where I come from, so you know where I'm going. And when I found out that from working from 19 up until my mid-40s, that everything that I had worked for and put into my 401k was now gone. It was down to $2,000. And I know that yes, this is a live call. Welcome to the call. First time visitor, this is live. I knew that I couldn't work like that again. It was devastating. I had 4 kids in college at the time, and I had a 4-year-old. And I had a husband that worked 25 years in the military, and he had just retired, and we were living off of a half a check. So the struggle was real. He did his time in service, and I appreciate everyone who served their country, because we understand that freedom isn't free. There's a price to be paid for that, whether it's PTSD or where you broke your back, or, and my husband literally broke his back. And he was walking around in pain a lot. And, or just earned your time and spent time away from your family so that they can have the freedom that they have now and the legacy that they can build from there. So I had 4 kids in college, and when the real estate market crashed, my whole world crashed. And I didn't know what else to do. I knew that I just didn't have the energy in me. It was very depressing. I had 4 kids in college, and couldn't really help them, stay in the car. It took literally everything that we had and then some. You name it, I sold it. I was baking cakes, selling it by the slice, just to get gas money, do little things, and to send my kids money. It was to the point to where they would have to go to the hotels and eat breakfast over there, because I didn't have enough to pay for them to eat on campus, and they was running out of food, and to get soap and tissue, and from the maids and stuff. They befriended a lot of people and got to hook up at Taco Bell and things like that. And then my 4-year-old, I was unable to clothe her. Some of her clothes was getting too short, pants was getting too short and things like that. And so, but we were struggling, but we were still believing God at the same time. But I got a phone call from Dr. Jewel Tankard, and she was telling me about she had ran into this person that wanted her to meet Christopher Terry. And she was flying down to Dallas. I drove down, and we met him. And when I met him, it just blew my mind. There were people there giving testimonies, talking about how they made a disclaimer. This is the income disclaimer. Past results do not guarantee you future results. Just because someone else did it, do not mean that you're doing it. I'm not giving you their income or what they made to entice you to join. I'm just telling you what is possible. Okay, so let's get that out of the way. And I'm running into these kids, and I'll call them kids because they was around my kids' age, you know, anywhere from 18 to like 26. And they were making 5 and 7 figures a week, you know, up to like $70,000 in 2 days, and $100,000. And the one that really impressed me the most was the one that made $450,000 in 90 days. And so I'm looking at these kids. Now, of course, I told y'all in the beginning I'm a pastor, right? So I pulled the save card. I'm like, God, I'm saved. These kids up in here looking like Lil Wayne, got their big old hats on, their pants sagging, everything. And, you know, I'm judging. God forgive me. I'm judging because I'm looking at their appearance and I'm like, these are kids. Here I am. And I'm up here struggling and they ain't got no money. Like, just, I need to know what to do, right? So Christopher Terry told us that if you can copy and paste, then you can learn this. And, you know, and I love this story and everything. And he had started this company, and the company that he started is called IMarkets Live. And he started this company a while back. He worked on Wall Street for 25 years. 25 years. He was one of the top traders on Wall Street. And he trained the top traders every year in Las Vegas and New York for a long time. He was on every money, in just about every money magazine, and on CNBC Money. And also he traded billion-dollar accounts. Now, what I love about him the most is because he struggled. He grew up homeless from place, you know, throughout up to his adulthood. He grew up homeless, and one of the testimonies he gave was, and he was choked up about it. He said that he stayed with his brother, slept on the couch, and he remembered eating frozen peas out of the bag. Just enough to keep him from starving, but not enough to take away from his brother's kids' mouth because they all were struggling. They was barely making it. And he said if he ever made it big, he would make this affordable for the average person. So he understands the struggle. So, but he was determined to make it all at the same time. Now, when I first met him and went down there and he said copy and paste, one of the biggest mistakes that I made that delayed me from trading for about 30 days was I went back and I asked somebody that was broke, busted and disgusted like me and said, hey girl, listen, I just found this. I'm on hype because I'm listening to the testimonies and the stories and everything. And so I tell her about it, and the first thing she said, don't get in that. That's a scam. They're going to take your money. Never go back and ask anybody that's broke how to invest in money. So I'm like, no. They said this is real and blah, blah, blah. And she was like, don't do it. Don't do it. You need to get a job. Couldn't get a job. We was in a recession. Wasn't nobody hiring. And I didn't want a job. I tried that. And I lost all my money. Whole nother story. I don't want to talk about it. So, but anyway, we went, I was like, you know, I'm a pastor. So I was praying. I was like, God, let me know what it is that I need to do. I can't keep repeating this same old cycle over and over again. Every year at New Year's Eve, I'm in church and I'm shouting, this is my year. Oh my God, I made it. I thought I was going to die in 2015 and I made it, the struggle, you know how it is. And so, and I'm like, God gonna turn around. But then I end up doing the same thing I did last year, repeating the same old cycle. And someone told me, an older person told me, if you keep doing the same thing over and over again, expecting the different results, that's insanity. It's time to change your circle. So I prayed about it, everything, and I was like, God, I need you to show me. So he gave me the scripture, Ecclesiastes 11:1. Now, this is not against anybody else's religion or anything like that. Disclaimer, I'm just telling you how I made it and how I got to where I'm at right now. So when I read in Ecclesiastes 11:1, the Good News Translation, it states, it's good to enter into foreign trade because you never know what bad luck this world is going to give you. and you need a minimum of 7 streams of income in order to survive. I was living off of a half an income, 4 kids in college, no job, $2,000 left from my 401k, and I had about $40, $50 in my pocket. At the time, I had locks on my doors because they was getting ready to foreclose my house. I'm hiding my car, letting somebody else drive it because it was about to be repossessed. My kids are in school struggling. My 4-year-old is here, and you know, we eating Roman noodles, and I hate Roman noodles. Beans. I can't stand beans to this day because of that, because I ate so much of it. I had just got to the point where just give me water. I'm just gonna fast until God delivers me. But anyway, so when I found that scripture, I'm more or less like, okay, now if Solomon was the wisest man that ever lived and the richest man that ever walked this earth, and he said you need a minimum of 7 streams of income, then I'm like, okay, I need to do something, because entering into foreign trade is good. So then I also looked up this, another scripture that was Ecclesiastes 11:1, the Good News Translation. And then I see Ezekiel, so you understand. You understand. We lost a great deal during that time. The veterans wasn't taken care of like they should have been taken care of. So, but then I found in Matthew 27, and I read down 25 and verse 27, where, you know, God had gave them the talents. And he came back after a long period of time, and one buried the money. And that's us. We put it in the bank. We were taught to save it. Over in Dubai and Europe, they teach their children how to trade foreign currency in elementary school. We teach our children how to get a good job, just over broke. So anyway, when he came back in that scripture in Matthew 25, verse 27, it stated, you know, God got upset with him and said, you should have gave my money to the exchangers so that it could double. Just like the other ones did before him. They went out, they went into the market, they traded and doubled the money, and then even came back. When God came back, he blessed them with even more. So, and then I was like, okay, everybody's not into the Bible, so they just think it's another storytelling book. So how can I relate this to somebody that don't believe like I believe? Then he just gave me basic history. Forex has been around since 4 AD, and it's been profitable for 2014 years. It was first started in Jerusalem by the Byzantine government, which was the Egyptian government. And they had brokers back then. So I'm like, okay, when I found scripture, I was already sold. Win or lose, I didn't care how long it took. And understand, when you get in this, everything is a risk. You take a risk every day getting in your car, driving to work. You take a risk sitting down in the chair thinking that it's going to hold you up. You take a risk by getting into a relationship thinking it's going to be good the whole time. Those that's been in a relationship for a minute, you already understand. So now, Ezekiel, I'm getting to it. I'm going to get to it. So I'm just laying a little foundation, letting you know where I come from. So I got into this because I got tired of being an employee. Everybody knows Robert Kiyosaki. I read Rich Dad Poor Dad. That's why I got into real estate in the first place. I got into this because I was an employee, and 60% of this nation are employees. You're told when to go to work, when to go to lunch, when to go to the bathroom, when to call in, when not to call in. You get written up, you get verbals, they fire you, and then you get that mindset, I need this job. No, the job needs you in order for the company to function. And then I had the mindset of I need money, but I didn't need money. Money needed me in order for this economy to prosper. So if I didn't have money in my hand, I couldn't go to Walmart. I couldn't go to the electric company. I couldn't go to the water company. And so anything that you feel like you need constantly over and over again, you're a slave to it. And I didn't want to be a slave to anybody. I don't have a problem with the employee, being an employee. You got to start somewhere. You got to learn somewhere. You got to get some discipline somewhere. But I do have a problem with you having an employee mindset. I did that and lost everything. My husband did that. He worked 25 years to get a half a check. So then I tried the self-employed part. So I'm gonna get a daycare. Everybody needs somebody to watch their kids. But when we hit a recession, who watching the kids? Grandma now. My aunts, oh, you're gonna learn to stay at this house, and don't you open that door, don't you answer that phone, and you stay in that one room, and don't you come out, because I can't afford to, do whatever. Of course they're of age, no babies. And then I worked hard as being self-employed. But when the recession hit, I couldn't handle it. And then I was a business owner. 4% of this nation are business owners. And, they work hard too. They barely make it. Some make it, then when a recession hit, the business can't withstand or barely withstands, and then you go on. But I wanted to be a part of that 1% of this nation that are investors. Even Albert Einstein, he said that, let me go back, move too quick. He said compound interest is the 8th wonder of the world. He who understands it earns it. He who doesn't pays for it. And I had paid for it. I got tired of paying for it. I wanted to learn how to make my money work for me and me no longer working for it. When I first signed up with IMarkets Live, I put $40 in the market. To this day, my $40 is still working for me, and I'm not working for it. In a matter of 8 months, it yielded me 7 figures working in this foreign exchange market. So, what is Forex? It's the largest financial market. You trade one currency for another currency. You buy and sell the world major currency pairs with a click of a button. It's 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. You got your weekends. And you know how we used to say, TGIF, thank God it's Friday. Well, traders hate Friday when it comes because it's the last day. So we be wanting to work on the weekend. And then you have the New York session, London session, and the Tokyo session. It's a $5.3 trillion average per day industry. I was told it's up to $7.9 trillion a day now, but at an average, $5.3 trillion a day. Banks, hedge funds, governments, and retail markets, they all use this. And the thing is, if it's a $5.3 trillion a day, surely I could get a couple of $1,000s out of it. Maybe even a couple of million, if I know what I'm doing. You can trade on any device, any device. If you're out and about, you get an alert on your phone, you can now download it on the app, and you can trade from your phone. This is how you turn your phone into an ATM machine. What is IMarkets Live? It's a first-class Forex educational and software provider. Christopher Terry made this affordable for you to learn it. When I was first introduced to it back in 2006, 2007, it was $10,000 to learn it over the weekend, and you had to have a minimum of $50,000 in an account in order for you to trade. He made this affordable for you to learn this. It was founded in July 4th, 2013. Our mission is to set people financially free. So he started this company on Independence Day. It's operating in 120 plus countries and growing each month. It's debt-free and it's privately owned, financially solvent and stable. There are no third-party services. We create and own the rights to all of our products. These are our corporate leaders. These are the 4 faces of IMarkets Live. You have Christopher Terry. I told you his story, a brilliant man. He would get out of his bed at 1 o'clock in the morning to show us how to trade. Even though when you first start trading, everything gonna look like Greek, Hebrew, Chinese, all the above that you don't know how to read. But if you can copy and paste and you can hit a button and hit buy and sell until you learn, he teaches you how to earn money while you're in the process of learning. Isis De La Torre, that's his wife, his beautiful wife, and behind every good man is a good woman. I'm just saying, behind every good man is a good woman, okay? And I love her. I love her spirit. She's smart. She's a walking genius. Truth be told, she taught Christopher Terry how to trade. Yes, she did. The power of a woman. Also, you have Alex Morton, very highly intelligent young man, and Ivan Topier, Vice President of Sales. Alex is the Executive Vice President of the company. They are 8-figure earners. All of them have a testimony of where they come from, how they started, and how they have a passion to help people. They could care less about how much money you make. They're all about you learning the skill set. If you learn the skill set, you're able to do the you're able to do the skill set to where you can trade on your own. Now, what is unique about our company? The results of our services are not guaranteed, and we make no promises besides to bring the best value to the table day in and day out. IMarkets Live do not trade your money. Did y'all hear that? We do not trade your money or handle any investments. You are in control of your money at all times. IMarkets Live do not earn money on your trades. We don't get any commissions. There's no performance fees or anything like that taken. You are in charge all the time. You enter and exit your trades at any time that you get ready. You trade at your own risk. And just disclaimer, remember, when you're trading any kind of stocks, bonds, foreign currency, anything like that, you take a risk. And just like I said, we take risks every day. There is nothing that is 100% guaranteed. Nothing. There's nothing in life that's 100% guaranteed, period. Our objective is to empower, enrich, and educate millions of customers worldwide. Einstein also said, the world as we have created. It is a process of our thinking. It cannot be changed without changing our thinking at all. You have to change your whole mindset in order to be a part of that 1%. You have to change the way you view money, how you do things, and everything. And when I joined this company, it changed my whole mindset of how I thought about certain things. IML Academy is a complete Forex mastery course. We'll take you through step by step and help you to become a consistent, profitable trader. You don't need any experience or any previous trading experience or investing experience at all. At all. You don't need any of that. You need 60 videos. You get 60 plus videos and more regularly. Hold on one second. You get 60 plus videos and more regularly on there. You have multiple languages that's translated and many more to come. Also, you get you have the basic training, basic to advanced, and learning the course, easy to follow step-by-step videos, and you learn from expert traders and not just market theorists. You actually get people that's on the line that will teach you and train you all at the same time. You get a live person. You just don't get thrown in the videos and then don't go nowhere from there. IMarkets Live TV is a live Forex educational and mentorship to increase your chances of success. Combine your education with our live mentorship program to learn how to apply what you've learned. We're in, you get over 120 hours of live Forex and crypto education per week. Did you hear crypto? You no longer have to just buy Bitcoin. You can trade Bitcoin and any other coin that's on the market. You can trade it. You get that every week. You get multiple languages that we cut out all the excuses. There's no excuse. It comes in Spanish, German, Portuguese, and many more to come. Many trading sessions at different times throughout the day. And plus, if you don't get a chance to see us live, guess what? IML TV recordings. You can rewatch it, review it, and relearn it all over again. So it's we cutting out all the excuses as to why I can't. Now, these are some of the educators, just a few, just to name off, because this is all I can get on my screen. You have me, Dr. Kathy Kirkland. I'm one of the trainers now on there, and I do 10 pips in depth. I teach you the Ichimoku Kinko Hio Cloud, which predicts 26 periods in the future to let you know where the market is going. The market is man-made, so the pattern never changes because there's never nothing new under the sun. We repeat the cycle over and over again. Dr. Lee Allen, she is one of the web analyzers for one of the products that we have. She is the master of it. She teaches you how to get 5 pips, make a lot of money, and get up out of the trade. She teaches beginners and intermediate. Before you jump on with anybody, get on with the Daisy Duncan. She teaches Forex 101 Mondays and Wednesdays. I'm on Monday through Thursday, 5 a.m. The Adeline is on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursdays, and Daisy is on Monday and Wednesdays. She teaches you the basics of everything. Also, Stevenson Lindor, one of the top trainers in IMarkets Live, he gives you the weekly outlook on every single pair, Sunday nights and Tuesday nights. And we also have Justin from the trade room. He's on Tuesdays and Thursdays as well. We have a lot of educators on there, but this is just a few to name some. The harmonic scanner. The harmonic scanner assists both beginners and experienced traders with a high probability confirmation and to help increase their chances of profit in long term. Scans the markets for high probability markets and reversals. You're approved. You're provided all the information: entry, stop loss, take profits, and prices. I got people texting me now and say, how do I sign up? I'm gonna get to that. You're approved. You're provided all the info. They tell you where to enter, where to put your stop loss, and where to hit your take profit. It's a privately owned software combines with multiple strategies at once, high accuracy confirmations that help you gain more confidence in the market. I love the harmonic scanner. The web analyzer. This is one of the things I was telling you about, that Lee Allen is one of the masters of it, and I love it because when you're sitting there looking at it and you not know whether to enter a trade or not, it'll give you a sound that say cha-ching, just like a cash register. Then you know, okay, hey, we can buy and sell this one. This is getting ready to go into profit. I love it. It's a custom platform built and maintained by in-house programming team. It receives precise trade setups as soon as they are found, combined with your trading strategy to catch higher probability trades and confidentiality. Swing trades. Learn and earn with Christopher Terry. Dive into real-time opportunities with a 20-plus year market veteran. This platform allows you to learn and earn all at the same time. He still gives out swing trades. He gives you trades that you can give in weekly on major pairs that he's analyzed, and you learn different techniques. Now, swipe trades. If you have a swipe trade, you got a cell phone, you got a smartphone, you can download this app. Even if you're at work, out shopping, or in school, or wherever you're at, you'll get an alert on your phone, and then it'll tell you, it gives you the stop loss, the entry, the take profit, all of that. And you know, we're kind of a lazy generation. You don't even have to type it in. When that alert comes on, just like you get a text message, you click on it, you read it. On this one, you click on it, you hit copy. It's pasted to your clipboard, then you turn around and put it in your MetaTrader 4 and your trade is in. Who does that? On the iMarkets side. Training and support for your success. Our training program provides complete product setup and weekly personal development. IMLuniverse.com, IML corporate app, and you have also get the opportunity to listen to 7-figure mentorship earners. 7 to 8-figure earners get on here to tell you how they got to where they got. It's very inspirational. Now, how do you get started? Well, I'm so glad you asked. The Platinum Package. You complete the Forex Educational Package. The Platinum Package provides you with the essential tools and education to help you to become a profitable Forex trader at an affordable price. The IML Academy by itself is $50 a month. IML TV is $150 a month. The Harmonic Scanner is $150 a month. The daily swing trades are $75 a month. A total of $425 a month. You get all of this for $195, one-time enrollment fee. And then $145 a month for a monthly tuition fee. You earn while you learn. Now, some say that you can't even afford that. Well, if you say you can't, you can't. But you really can. If you cut out some of the hair appointments, some of you spend $145 on a bundle a week. Some of you spend $120 or $80 on getting your hair and nails done. There's always something that you can always find money from somewhere. So, but even if you don't have the $145 a month, you got 30 days before it's billed. And you want to know how you can get your tuition for free? Get 2 more people. You can also add this along with it. You can add the monthly swipe trades for $15 a month and the web analyzer. But if you get 2 people to join the academy with you, you don't have to. It is not required that you build or sell anything. It's not that type of MLM company to where I got to sell, I got to sell, I got to sell. It's not like that at all. You ain't got to sell nothing. You ain't got to build anything. But I do recommend that you plant a seed into somebody else that's struggling the way you're struggling. And you guys learn together. It's just like the buddy system. When you go in the military, you get somebody going with you, they're with you all the way. Now, you get if you get 2 people coming in, your fee is waived, and it doesn't matter which package you get. If you have all the products, it's still free. Now, for those that want to become an independent business owner and want to work on your own and start another company, this is a way that you can do it. Now, for those that do want to build, it is not required, but those that do want to build, every person that signs up that you refer, you get an additional bonus of $35 for every personal person you sign up, $10 for a person that they sign up, and $5 for a person that they sign up. So you have the potential of making an additional $50 a month. Now, if you get 3 people in, the company will pay you $150 a month. And the beauty of it is you don't have to wait the whole month to get $150. They'll pay you $37.50 a week. This is on top of the $50 bonus you'll get a month for bringing those 3 people in. Now, if those 3 people repeat the same thing that you did, and you get a total of 12 people in your line, and you only recruited 3, and they recruited 3, and then they recruited 3, the company will pay you $600 a month. That's somebody's rent. That's somebody's car note. That's somebody's car note and electric bill. Who can use an additional $600 a month? And you'll get paid $150 a week. Now, if your 12 people repeated that same process and went out and got 3 each, and all you recruited was 3, you get a total of 30 people in your line. The company will pay you $1,000 a month, $250 a week. $1,000 a month. That's somebody's rent, car note, and electric bill. So that's the end of our presentation. Get back with the person that invited you to the call and let everyone know it's just that simple. It's copy and paste. If you're sick and tired of being broke, busted, and disgusted, know this. If you don't get anything else out of what I said, this is not a scam. This is written. It is good to enter into foreign trade because you never know what bad luck this world is going to give you. This has been around for 2014 years. It is the only thing that I know of that has withstood every single economic crisis this world has faced. And we're in a recession right now. You can't afford to go through another recession without having Forex back in your house. All right, so we'll see you next time. Get back with the person that invited you to the call, and I look forward to seeing you on IML TV.